So there is a new head of New York City's Police Officers Union. Patrick Hendry took over after longtime President Pat Lynch retired last month.
He's only been in office for about a month now, and the new boss says he's going after politicians who are anti-police. Joining us right now, PBA President Patrick Hendry. Welcome to Good Day New York.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
All right, who's the priority on this list that you're going after?
Well, right now, police officers are in an incredible, difficult environment. Our officers are overworked, understaffed, hyper-scrutinized. There are many bills that came down over the last couple of years that make it incredibly difficult for our police officers to do their jobs, including one bill, the diaphragm of a police officer. Their knee accidentally hits the back or the stomach, that compresses the diaphragm. They could be arrested for a misdemeanor. Our officers are hyper-scrutinized from CCRB, police officers just doing their jobs, going out, doing our jobs, and they're receiving civilian complaint reviews. And as we've seen last week, we had a police officer who was doing his job, who was trying to remove an individual from a store that was in this store for 40 minutes in an Apple store up in Manhattan. The individual was banned from this store. He was banned from another Apple store. He was causing chaos inside the store. Our police officer used force just to get the individual under arrest. And from that point on, our police officer got notified a few weeks ago that he's being arrested for this.
So this is Officer Salvatore Provenzano, right?
Yes.
He was indicted and accused of punching a man while attempting to remove him from the Apple store. And apparently this guy that he punched was allegedly harassing customers. He has a history of causing problems in that store. He was banned from the store.
Correct.
And now your police officer is arrested and indicted.
For doing his job. Our police officer was
So is that Alvin Bragg? Is that the Manhattan DA?
Well, that's the policies that have been set. The environment that we're in, you know, they're sending a message, the policies are sending a message to the store owners that if you don't keep out the repeat offenders and you try to take someone that's trying to steal from you in the store, someone that's being disorderly from the store, that store owner, that staff member will be arrested. And if you call 911 for the police officer to show up to protect you, that police officer will be arrested for doing his job. And this is the message that is being sent.
So are you targeting, among other people, Alvin Bragg, the Manhattan DA, because you don't like his policies?
So as police officers, we need to become a political force here in New York. Our police officers go out every single day, risk their lives, doing incredible work and protecting the people of this city. We're in an environment right now that it's an anti-police world, that police officers are being hyper-scrutinized every single day, and we need to become a force to put pro-politicians in office. That's what it's about. We need to support. We want to do our jobs.
Well, let me ask you a question, though, because we totally understand how terribly difficult it is to be a police officer in today's day and age, especially in this city. However, there's got to be some standards. I understand that he punched this man in the face, but I mean, does a police officer needs to be reprimanded for punching someone in the face while they're trying to arrest them? Like, there has to be a standard for how the product and protocol goes down.
Well, this individual flailed his arms in a threatening motion. There was actually a security guard who was there who witnessed this happen, who was never called down to the DA's office. That evidence was never brought in to the grand jury. And why was that left out? You know, why was that evidence that favored the police officer left out of this whole process?
Well, you're speaking about the stores being robbed and having to lock up your stores now, because that's what a lot of stores are doing. I know that you are working with the mobile boarding circulating in Manhattan. This is urging merchants to lock their doors to repeat offenders. So we're seeing this big sign go throughout the streets telling people this is what you have to do because your DA is not doing their job. Yes.
So, you know, it's sending a message to the store owners, and I said before, if they try to take action on their own, this message was sent. Like, if they try to remove someone from their store, they will be arrested. If they call 911 for that police officer to respond, who's there to protect you, they will be arrested. That's the message that's being sent. And police officers go out every day. We want to do our jobs. We want to help people. But this is what's happening, and this is, you know, upsetting police officers.
So let me ask you something, because I mean, we have somebody that we work with who just this week, 3 o'clock in the afternoon in a store, somebody comes in, not takes one thing, but literally clears out the store. Nobody does anything. He was concerned that he might have gotten, you know, whacked around by this guy who came in and cleared out the store. But what we're seeing in our neighborhood here is these stores don't call the police and then close down. I don't know how many storefronts in this area are closed. Supermarkets, drugstores, mom and pop stores. What are you seeing?
We're seeing it every day. It's happening. You know, just last week I was speaking to a police officer from the 2-5 precinct on 125th Street, stores up in Harlem. About 6 stores closed over the last couple of weeks. That's what's going on. The store owners are getting fleeced by repeat offenders, and nothing's happening. They're not being prosecuted. They're not being punished. And as we saw right here, where police officer tried to remove someone from the store, he was arrested for doing his job.
Here's your biggest problem, though, is that your staffing is going down. This is a crisis. How do you get people to sign up for the NYPD when this is all the stuff they have to deal with?
Well, it's the environment we're in. All the bills that were passed over the last couple of years, those need to be fixed. There needs to be incentives for police officers to stay on the job and take the job. Right now, we're trying to get bills done for our police officers to give incentives to stay on the job, and we need the veteran police officers on the job. Yes, recruiting is important, but we need the veteran cops to stay on the job. And right now, out there right now, police officers saying 20 years, I'm out because I'm not dealing with this environment.
Something else that you're dealing with right now, Eddie Byrne, rookie police officer, what was he, 22 years old?
Yes.
Basically assassinated while he was guarding a witness. This happened in the 80s. I got to know his brother Larry Byrne over the years.
I know Larry well.
Yeah, God bless him. He passed away a few years ago. But the guy who was convicted of being the getaway driver for the bad guy is getting parole?
It's devastating. I'm a 103 precinct police officer. We have a ceremony every single year for Eddie Byrne. I've gotten to know the family very well over the years. I know they're devastated right now. This sends a horrible message to every single police officer. 36 cop killers have been released since 2017. It's unbelievable. And this sends another horrible message. We have a parole board that's not about fairness. They're about their own agenda, and the watered down criterias that they have are the reason that these criminals are being released from jail. If you attack a New York City police officer, if you kill a New York City police officer, that's attack on society. That's attack on everyone. And this is not being taken serious. How does a cold-blooded killer come out of jail?
I don't know. PBA President Patrick Hendry, nice to meet you in person.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for coming on Good Day New York.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you.
Sadly, I think we're going to be talking to you a lot in this current environment.
I look forward to coming on. I truly appreciate you having me.
And we appreciate what your men and women do for us as well.
Thank you so much.